Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to Ramble Still Skin. I feel like I don't even have to introduce you anymore. You are already welcome, you know that. I've made space for you. Just take your seat and listen. So, today we are celebrating something I like to call the weird joys of being human. You know, that little messy, random, and sometimes ridiculous things we do that somehow makes life, well, human, like the way you spill your tea and then laugh so hard you forget to clean it, or that one quirky habit you have that only you understand. Like, it's just all about connecting with your inner child. There's so many things that we've done when we were kids, and we connect with ourselves when we do them again, you know? So, even in all this chaos, Allah sees it, loves it, and guides us. So, let's ramble about the messy, playful, and strangely beautiful side of being human.
وهنا الغراس تطاولت أغصانها ونمت على نور السماء الهادي قد مر فيها العام جذلا حالما كمرورنا بمباهج الأعياد.
Let's start with me, okay? This week, I had a conversation with my neighbor's cat. You know, sometimes my neighbor's cat comes into my house, and I just let it sometimes. And this time, I was like, you know what? Me and you, we should talk. We should have a real deep conversation. And I was just venting to the poor cat. And the cat looked so tired and overwhelmed by everything I'm just telling this cat. And I'm like asking the cat for advice. I'm like, what would you do in my situation? Like, I know it's a complicated situation, you know, but how would you approach it as a cat, as the calm, cool, collected one? How would you approach it? And all it did was just rub its head on my hand. And I was like, okay, so I should be gentle. Is that what you say? No, no, no. I am listening, actually. You know what? I'll try that. I'll try to be gentle. So I just got my answers all through a cat. And you see, that's just life. Or sometimes I'll just talk to my plants like they're my roommates. And I swear they understand me. Just like how the cat was understanding me. I swear that cat understood me. Real talk. Maybe they are silently judging me. But even that is oddly comforting. And there's the classic moment of laughing at your own thoughts. Like you suddenly remember something ridiculous you did last year and start snickering in public for no reason. That happened to me so many times. I'm always living in my head. That's why I have so many rambles. And every time I live in my head, I forget that there's people around me. I feel like I found so much comfort in just being in my head that it doesn't really bother me so much if everybody is having conversations and I'm not included. I'm just in my head cracking inside jokes, like literally having the time of my life. I'm a stand up comedian in my head, let me tell you. You see why I started this podcast? I'm just having the audacity. Real talk, I'm just having the audacity. Otherwise, my thoughts, they are so much fun. Really, they are. And yeah, that's just the thing. These small, playful moments are actually important. And psychologists say laughter and tiny joys release dopamine, reduces stress, and helps our brain feel alive. Okay, this thing of me being in my head so much, even though other people are around me, is not really good all the time because I'm trying so much to practice presence. But all I'm saying is that I am my best company. I enjoy my own company so much. I be laughing a lot. I'm always laughing when I'm by myself. But when I'm around people, that's another story. That's where I'm like awkward here and there. And it can be a little difficult to have conversations with people because you have a lot of inside jokes and you want to make those jokes because you are relating to what they are telling you and you can't make it because they won't understand. I feel like it's also the reason why I'm autistic. When you are autistic, you are exactly like that. You function very differently from a normal person, but that's a story for another day. And so messy, awkward, funny little habits, they are secretly boosting your mental health. Okay? I'm not saying that you being so weird that you have to end up in a mental hospital is boosting your mental health. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that there's so much beauty in your messiness. There's so much beauty in just being the human being that you are. Forget about the mental hospital, okay? Embrace your weirdness. Embrace yourself as you are. And spiritually, let me tell you, Allah notices every giggle, every random dance, every little oops. He designed humans to be messy, okay? Joyful and playful, and to find delight in these moments, even when the world doesn't notice. So, of course, being human isn't always funny. Real talk. Sometimes it's awkward, lonely, or frustrating. We overthink, we stumble, we get jealous, we make mistakes, and that's okay, actually. It's necessary. These struggles give depth to the joys. Without mess, the beauty of small moments wouldn't hit as hard, okay? Even in mistakes, Allah is present. He sees your vulnerability, your doubt, your awkward attempts, and still loves you. He still guides you. Like you may think you belong in a mental hospital, but Allah still loves you, even though you think like that, okay? So here's a practical tip. When you notice a mistake or stumble or pause, reflect and ask yourself, what can I learn? How can I laugh? How can I grow from this? Because your humanity, as messy as it is, becomes a classroom for gratitude, resilience, and presence. That is the best mind shift I can give you. You can literally just change the way you think about your problems, the way you think about your situations. Okay, really just reflect and think, how can I laugh? How can I grow? And I wrote a little reflection about this. I said, I stumble, I spill, I laugh at nothing, and somewhere in the mess, Allah smiles too. Life is absurd and perfect in its absurdity. Mm, powerful, okay? Being human is messy. Being human is loud in quiet ways, and every quirk, let me tell you, every awkwardness, every small joy serves a purpose. So your quirks reminds us that we are unique and we should embrace our uniqueness. I've made a video about this on TikTok and I will never get tired of telling people that it's okay to be cringe. Embrace those sides of you. We literally hide the best sides, the best parts of ourselves, thinking that they are the worst parts of ourselves. No, you are amazing right through with your weirdness. Allah sees everything. He doesn't just see only your best parts, okay? He sees everything. Allah designed it that way. He made us capable of joy and struggle and silliness and seriousness, all woven together. Okay, so embrace yourself. Let's practice doing that when you are in your room by yourself, just dancing, even though you look like you crippled because your dance move they're not giving. Okay, but that it doesn't matter because you're not performing for an audience. You are performing for your own self. You are finding joy in that, and literally, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's not about performing for anybody. It's about being you as you are, the way Allah made you. Okay? So, yes, dance like an octopus. Spill your tea. Talk to your plants. Talk to your cats. Laugh at your own thoughts, okay? It's all meaningful. I promise you. It's all meaningful. So, that's today's ramble. Celebrate being human, okay? Notice the little joys. Accept your messiness. Laugh at yourself. And remember, Allah is in every giggle, every stumble, every quirky little joy. Even when it feels small or silly. It's not meaningless. Go on, be messy, be playful, be human, and maybe, just maybe, let yourself ramble with it. Okay? Jazakallah for attending. And you are always next, you are always welcome for every podcast I post. Please take your seat, relax, and listen. You are welcome. Truly, truly. And I am so grateful for your presence. And inshallah, next time we will meet again and we shall ramble. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm sure I made so many mistakes in this, but I'm not even worried about that, okay? I'm okay being cringe. I've embraced that part of me. And now it's your turn to do the same. So, what's holding you back? You are perfect. Allah made you perfect. Okay? Embrace that. Jazakallah khairan.
فيا حب فيا واجد واشتياق لا يحد فيا حب فيا واجد واشتياق لا يحد